It's a beautiful shot. Oh, look at that. The mortars. Battles here have been absolutely brutal. Greetings and welcome to episode 197 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign. This, my friends, is how we left it last time, where we've got a huge fight, another huge fight, my friends, against the Spanish. They've absolutely thrown everything but the kitchen sink into here. They really want to take Hanover here, or push into Hanover proper. We've managed, thanks to the wonderful advice of the council, who sort of said to us at the very beginning, man, you need to lay a series of forts on the border here. It really has attracted the Spanish like a moth to the flame. It really has, and it's drawn them into this sort of battle of attrition along the border here. Now, thankfully, we've got enough forces along here to deal with this, but it's still going to be an absolute brutal fight. It really is, but we are prepared. As you can see here, we've got nearly 2,500 men here in the initial defensive force in the fort. We've also got nearly 14,000 men in reserve, which is excellent. It really is. Some are in good shape, some have taken a little bit of a beating and haven't been able to be brought up to full replenishment, but that does not mean we aren't ready here, my friends, to take this fight. We really are. I'm not sure we've got two generals in here. A little bit odd there, but still. Now, let's quick look through our forces. So this is the initial force that will come in as a first reserve at the moment. We've got, actually this force here has got the Continental Marine Regiment in here. That might be pretty good actually to use in there. So you can see most of these regiments, or these armies, are at full strength. Again, full strength army. We have, apart from here, this regiment here is not at full strength, but the rest of it is. We did luckily and thankfully really did bring up these reinforcements up quickly, because we knew the Spanish would, look at that army there is not going to be taking part in any battles at all. So I think the first order is to put them at the very back here. We don't want them to be engaged at all. Hopefully they won't be. Excuse me, my friends, but I think the rest should be okay here. Yeah, this is, I believe, I think they're probably these here. This army here is this. This army on the border here with Sweden is this army here, or the remnants of it. As you can see, the fighting in this area has been absolutely brutal. In fact, this is probably the third or fourth Spanish attack in this area in Hanover. They've even moved more forces from Spain and from up from Italy as well. So it really is. They've really thrown everything they can at us, and we've also now at war with Persia as well. So as you can imagine, our military situation is stretched, to say the least. But let's focus on this particular fight here. Now, we want, I think we might bring in this force here first. Yes, I think we will, because this is more of a garrison force with the Grenadier Guards here. So we'll bring in this force first, and let's get them. The cavalry will definitely be coming in first. That always is our first priority. Mind you, in a fort battle, perhaps not, but then again, they can operate in and around the fort. Now, we've got, of course, Continental Marines. We want these gentlemen next. Provincial Scouts have been an absolute wonder. They really have, but we'll have the line infantry in first here. Thus, as you can see, we're well supported by plenty of cannon here, and in fact, the defensive force has got a plethora of fire support here. Look at that. That's an absolute wonder. Now, the second army, we're going to get all these armies absolutely looking ship-shape. Actually, we'll bring in the Grenadiers here, I think. Dragoons, I beg your pardon. No, we don't want, I think we'll just have infantry then, as is standard, to come in. Gentlemen, thank you. So as you can see, we really are just using everything at our disposal. What the places is going on here? Thank you. Yeah, we're still bringing these regiments in. And we've got we got some experienced regiments here, which is always good to see. But we've just got to still do this by the numbers here, because this battle will drain a huge portion of our forces. And look at this, they haven't been retrofitted yet, these. So just bring in the regiment of horse, but we've got to retrofit these armies. We've got to make sure that they're all up to spec here. We just can't be having this, especially as we get deeper into the fights here with the Spanish. But let's see what the Spanish have got here. As you can see, this army here this is at full strength. I think, no, yes, indeed. All of these Spanish armies are at full strength. Or are they? No, they're not. This force here isn't. This you can just see in the background here. This tattered flag here. This is this army here, and also the same here. So we're looking at. It must be an army we can't see here. There's being drawn. These three armies here are at full strength, which means one of the. Yeah, there it is. We're actually fighting against perhaps two armies at best at full strength. The others are not. But if that's the Spanish want to throw them at this sort of fortress here, at this defensive zone we've set up here, then that's fine with me, because it'll be less for us to deal with later on. But it's still going to be this is still going to consume a vast amount of our forces. This fight is going to be brutal. But let's take this fight, my friends. Let's take this fight. We do outnumber them. Excuse me, my friends. Bit of problem with my throat tonight. I do beg your pardon. We do outnumber them, but that does not mean we become complacent, because the casualty rate here against the Spanish has been quite eye-watering. It really, really has. We've got to be on the ball here, my friends. We really do. We've got to be disciplined here. I'd imagine we're going to be fighting in the fort. And thank goodness we set up those forts at the council's behest as well. I'm glad we did. My goodness me. If we hadn't, we'd be fighting in the open, and it would have been a much more different situation, I think, around us. Thankfully, we are now in good stead here, I think, to take this brunt of this Spanish force. We are trying to push forces in around those sort of pincers. We're sort of build more and more forces in and around the flanks here to try and get that pincer movement in around the main grouping of the Spanish forces here. But look at this. This is quite the deployment. The battlefield here is undulating, to say the least. We've got this, and it's a large battlefield, much larger than the Spanish have here in terms of the deployment zone. Look at that, it stretches all the way back down to here. Lots of forest, which is always good for hiding here, troops, but thankfully we overlap here the Spanish zone. That means we can probably put some of our cavalry here, but again, we've got to be careful, because the Spanish will be coming in from probably left and right here. Remember, the Spanish can feed their reinforcements immediately into the battle. We cannot. We can only get reinforcements once some of our units have been pushed to surrender. So again, it's going to be really difficult for us. I'm not sure we've got two bodyguard units. It really is very, very strange indeed. General units here. I don't understand that. So this one will actually move into the fight. We've only got 3 cavalry, but I think we'll keep them on the defensive here, because we're not sure where the Spanish are going to be coming in from. I almost said Germany, my friends. That's how many enemies we've got. Ottomans, Persians, Germans, Spanish, Russians. Pretty much everybody apart from Britain and Norway, I think, are the only ones that aren't fighting us. It's been an extraordinary campaign, it really has, and my goodness me, we've got a long way to go yet. So we've got, I think we'll use these here on the right, just on that defensive flank, just to keep our flanks protected here. We've got to give us that mobility on the flanks to protect them, especially if we get caught on one of these. If the enemy comes in from, instead of coming in from deep in the sort of strategic reserve, they come in here in this sort of shallow flank here and hit us here. At least we've got these gentlemen to hold them back until we get something organised. Now, look at our fire support. It is vast, and we're going to need every single one of these working absolutely meticulously here for us to win this battle. We mustn't become complacent. We must not become complacent here. We've got to really be on the ball here. Now, now we're going to pull them back, the fire support, because the no man's land is actually quite short. But we've got to avoid this field here, because these haystacks can cause absolute havoc with deployment, and so can the carts. So we've got to pull right back here behind this wall. As you can see, we've got a wall here running and a fence. We're going to pull back behind these. First things first, howitzers. I think we'll have howitzers here on this left here. Let's get on the... And also then we've got the foot artillery. Again, they're slightly back further here, but we'll just bring them forward here because the shrapnel shot is brutal, but its range is it's really its Achilles heel. That's the range here, the shrapnel shot. So what we'll do, we'll put on round shot to start with, let the Spanish move in against us, or actually no, I think we'll put shrapnel shot because the Spanish might move against us straight away, and we've got howitzers whose range is pretty good here, about halfway into their deployment zone, which is not too bad. Excuse me, my friends. Now, let's have a look what we've got here. Now, deployment here of these. We don't have any standout regiments here, but we're going to use them, I think, along the wall here. Not actually behind the wall like this, although it does look pretty good, but it's not going to really do much because the wall doesn't continue all the way along here. So I'd rather have them sort of here, if need, by here. The wall can provide protection because the enemy's got to come over that wall to get to them, if you understand what I mean. So I think we'll do this, and we've got this regiment here as well. Put them on the right. Again, we've got to make sure our defences are absolutely meticulous here because they will come for us. As you can see, some of the architecture along the land here is going to cause us a few problems. The main thing is we defend these this fire support with everything we've got because it will be pivotal to this fight. The gentleman on the left here, this regiment on the right. Let's start just increasing our presence along these flanks here a little bit now because, as you can see, the line is not perfectly straight, but we've got to sort of adapt to the topography of the land here. Another regiment here. I'm not sure we're going to be able to hold any reserves back. I'm hoping we can, but I'm not sure. Excuse me, my friends. Gosh. Gosh. Excuse me, my friends. I've got the old tickly throat here tonight, and I've got. I think we'll stretch our defences right out, and we'll use everything we've got here. This regiment here on the far left, and our last remaining regiment here on the far right of our deployment zone here. So this is the extremities we can take. We've got the cavalry that can protect the extreme flanks, as it were. But that there, that's a very long defensive line here. Let's put these in here. Let's begin this battle. It's going to be an absolute brute. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's perfect. They're perfectly in. Look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. Here we go. They're going to come. Look at these reserves immediately coming in here. Nothing on this flank yet, but they will do. We've got to keep an eye on what's going on here. Here they come. Come on, gentlemen. Let's get stuck in here now. Here we go. They should be coming in range now. Fire! Here they come on the flanks here. that's a beautiful shot. Oh, that's a wonderful... Look at that, that's perfect. The artillery's done a wonderful job there. Out of square, ladies and gentlemen, out of square. Took a few casualties here, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Took almost 100 casualties here. That's pretty brutal. Let's get them. Let's take them out here. It looks like they're going to throw all their cavalry on this flank here. It's going to get pretty brutal here, my friends. It's going to be absolutely brutal here. Oh, that's a wonderful shot there. We're into it now. We're into it now. We've got them. Get in there, lads. Get in there, lads. Look at they trying to outflank us here, right around the edges here. They've gone. They've had enough. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. The square will take care of them. The square will take care of them. Let's get in there. Let's get into them. There's a field marshal there. Actually, let's finish this off here. Let's clear this flank. Look at that. That's wonderful. Your general gone. Actually, we'll keep them in square formation for now because that flank's quite clearly going to be hit pretty hard. We need to deal with this artillery as soon as it comes into the picture. We've got to pick apart these Spanish forces bit by bit here. Yes, we kept them in square. It was perfect there, gentlemen. Perfect. That's the third general gone. That is incredible work. Well done, gentlemen. You just hold the line there. You hold the line there. I'm just going to pick them apart here on the edges. It's been a pretty difficult fight here at the start. Going on here? That's the fourth enemy general killed. We've cleared up this flank here for the meantime, that's good. They've had enough. We're able to close the door on these gentlemen here, I think. What we are going to do is we're going to close the door on these gentlemen here. Swing the hinge here. That's gone. How can we? Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Can we punch a hole through these here? What are these gentlemen here? The cuirassiers. We've got to be careful here we don't get dragged into a real attritional fight here. Let's deal with these while we can. Good. Let's put them on pause here. What the blazes is going on there? Here, look at that. We've got cuirassiers moving up on the flanks here. There it is. We've got the door shut on here. Let's wait, let's let them come up on the hill here. This hill, we've got the overview of the hill here, so we've got the hill now in our advantage here. Ooh, gentlemen, gentlemen. Oh, they've had enough, they've had enough. Got to be careful here with these. Beautiful sight, it really is a wonderful sight. Look at that, very crafty there. I'm going to get into them. We've got a reserve here moving up, 145. So, jeepers creepers, great balls of fire. What the blazes are you doing there? Move, gentlemen. Fire support has been exemplary, it really has. So move it, gentlemen, move. Stand there like lemons, move. We can move this. I think we'll move these gentlemen out to the line just for 2 seconds here, I think. Move this regiment in to replace. More militia, but the fire support has been exemplary, it really has. Get in a position if you would, please, gentlemen. Thank you. I think we keep this regiment just on this flank here, just out of the way of this here. Now they're starting to. Just keep these gentlemen here for the meantime. Out of harm's way here, as it were, because they're quite clearly firing upon our own forces here. Let's get the fire support going at full strength here. There's another general gone, my goodness me. Come on now. Get into them, lads. Get into them. What the blazes are you doing? Move, gentlemen. Are you okay there, gentlemen, please? Let's get stuck in there now. We'll switch these to round shot for the moment. Let's give them a little bit of a peppering here. Can we move around here, I wonder? Ooh, Swiss Grenadiers, we definitely want to target them. Brilliant. What that is fine at its finest. Really look at that. Oh, my compliments to the chef. I'll just pull these gentlemen back here so we don't get caught. We've got them. Oh, they've gone. We'll just hold them on the hill here now for the meantime. We just want them to advance here now. As soon as these advance, we can hit them hard here. Still plenty of forces coming in here off the line. That's more like it, that's more like it. If we pick them apart here before they even get to us, it'll be an absolute wonder. Let's fire now, let's fire. Come on, gentlemen, come on. It's more like it. Here they come. Provincial cavalry. What have we got flanking us here? Carbineers. Got a gap here. We need to fill this gap here. Oh gosh, there's the problem. There's the problem. Goodness me. Gentlemen, get away from this here. Thank you. Beautiful. Got some militia here moving on the flank. Look at this, look at this setting up here. That's a lot of troops coming in here. Hopefully they're okay here, safe here. but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, well done, sir. Keep our eyes peeled here, because this is going to see. There's Ragoon now. That's more like it. Well done, lads. Pour on the fire. Wonderful. That's more like it. That's more like it. Well done, lads. Oh, that's a wonderful shot there. Let's pull them back here. What a fight this has been here. This has been absolutely brutal. There's a problem. Once they start launching the same attacks against us, that's when the problem becomes. There it is there. There's the problem right there. 32 pounds. 32 pounds. It's just too much for us there. Try and use this flank here. They've gone. That regiment is gone there. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Right into the rear. Look at that. Got them. Fighting here has been extraordinary. Let's see if we can punch a hole here and take some of these artillery pieces out. Sir. Take this right down as an effective force here. We've got a hole breached here, so I think we're going to seal this breach up here. Just moving these gentlemen thus. 59 here, that's me. Hopefully we'll get a new regiment coming in soon. Perhaps cavalry by the looks of it, but we've got to clear these out here. Go on, lads, get in there. Quickly before this lot comes at us. They're wisely staying out of it. Let's hit them. Let's hit them with maybe them here. We've got them here. What have they got? More reinforcement. Lots of those there. Go on, lads. Go on. Get in that artillery. If we get this artillery here, it would be an absolute boon. I know we've got these mercenaries here, but if we can get rid of this artillery before it even arrives on the battlefield, what a wonder. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Get out of there, lads, for goodness sakes, what the blazes is going on here? Move! Oh, they've gone. They've had enough. Go on, get in there, get into them. Just got to take away the last of their artillery on this flank here. Come on. Yes, we've cleared this flank of artillery at the moment, anyway, at least. Looks like we're going to lose this regiment here, but my goodness me, they've done a fine job there, they really have. Can we get in behind these gentlemen here? No, we can. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness me, we've wiped that entire regiment out in one go. Oh, wait a minute, how the blazes they get on the field here? How do they stay on the field, dare I say? Got them. Where the blazes they come from? No. Get back over here. What the blazes are you up to here? There it is. More 24 pounders. They've got so many guns. So we can try and clear this flank here. Looks like we might be able to. Yes, we can, sir. Indeed. Oh, look at that. There's more coming in. Let's go support this flank over here. We've pretty much hemmed them in here now. Yeah, they've gone now. They've gone. Oh, so wonderful. What a shot! So Swiss pipe, the absolute beam. Wow. They've gone. Looks like they've gone, those regiments have gone, but my goodness me, they fought wonderfully well. The fire support here has been exemplary. Look at that. They think, yeah, no, we don't want any of this. Because they're going to come onto us this flank here at the moment, so we've got to... Ready to meet this here. Come on, gentlemen, over here now, let's move. That is genuinely a wonder. Wanted to fight. We shall oblige. The fire support here has been exceptional. What the blazes are you up to? Move it, gentlemen. Thank you. These can be withdrawn. Goodness me. This has been one of a brutal fight we've had for a long, long time. Get out of there, lads. If they want to fight, then we'd oblige. We're not going to... No, we're staying well away from the pikemen. Well away. I think these... We've got more cuirassiers. We can now start hitting the flanks here. Let's pull these gentlemen in here just to fill the gap. I've got no idea what they're doing here. Not a clue. If they get killed because of that, I will be mightily miffed. Oh gosh, no. Yeah, they've gone. Look at that. Dash, we lost them. Wow, they've both gone. Ah, that's a shame. That's because of my lack of focus there on what was happening. I've lost 2 regiments there. Right, I think we could probably set these gentlemen up on this side here and here. Right, let's clear the flanks here a bit. They've gone good and proper, they have, haven't they? They've gone. Let's get these riflemen. That's a lot of fire support coming in here. Let's get them established along here. Oh, Swiss pikemen. We've got to focus on those without a shadow of a doubt. That's still a lot of forces here. Look at those conscripts. But they're bringing a huge amount of forces in here, my goodness me. Look at these gentlemen up here still hussars. They're not really doing much, are they? Look at the battlefield here, just littered with the fire support destruction. Oh, it's a... Come on, don't let them get them. Don't let them get to them. Don't let them turn the flank. Don't let them turn the flank, lads. Oh, they're gonna go straight for these here. It's gonna be a... No, they're not. Thank goodness for that. I'll just catch them just in the nick of time there. There's a pikeman. Oh, that's more like it. Well done, lads. No. Nope. They've gone. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. They've gone as well. They've had enough. This line might buckle. Well, I wasn't guaranteed here, but the pressure has been unrelenting here. It's the perfect shot. It is the perfect shot. I kid you not, my friends. I absolutely kid you not. That just saved the day. No word of a lie. Come on, keep on them, lads. Keep on them. Perfect shot. The absolute perfect shot. Oh, what the blazes? Let's get him, lads. They've gone. It's perfect. Wow. Oh, look at the fire support. It's extraordinary. They throw everything but the kitchen sink at this. Everything. Look at the shape of these lines. It's an absolute shambles. Having them on this flank here has provided us with a whoa. There it is. The first reserves are in. We definitely need these reserves. We do need some cavalry in here at the moment. Fire support here has been everything. It's been exceptional. Right, they can go. They can go as well. Look at this. Infantry regiments coming in now. they getting these troops from? Wow. Here we go. More dragoons. They've had enough. This line could break here now. Actually, it won't break. We're going to switch to canister shot. Oh, that's a heck of a shot. Shot that is. This has been absolutely brutal. Literally broken. We want them destroyed, please, gentlemen. Oh, the line infantry, yes. They're going to throw everything but the kitchen sink at us now. Here they come, here they come. Come on, gentlemen, move. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. They came back, see, that's why we didn't get rid of them. We should just get right on top of these. Look at the fight here, my friend, it's been extraordinary. Good grief, it has been seriously brutal. Let's get into them. They're shattered, they're shattered, they're shattered, yeah. This could be the last push, this could be the last push. Wow. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Get out of here, gentlemen, get out of here. All guns on this. Go on, get in there. Look at the killing field here. It's been madness. Look at that. Look what's left. There's all that's left of the defenders is these regiments here. These 4 regiments. So look at the battlefield. This is extraordinary. The Spanish are throwing absolutely everything but the kitchen sinkers here. Oh, they're broken, they're broken. They've gone. What a fight. Yes. Close victory. Oh my gosh, that was a heck of a fight. We lost 2,000 men. Look, they lost 8,000. Statistics. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. 500 kills by the foot artillery. 500 for the loss of 1. 500. I mean, these 2 here, they killed 900. Effectively killed 900. 1,000 of those 8,000 were killed by these 2 foot artillery. Wow. Cuirassiers did wonderful. The fire support was exceptional. I know for a fact that this is way down. I mean, 0. That's just for. I mean, the number of kills you've got probably in excess of 500 by a country mile. Wow, look at that. We still got 14,000 left. We've decimated that Spanish force there. That'll take them a good while to recover from that battle, but so will we, to be honest with you. Wow. And that, my friends, is where we're going to leave this episode here. That was extraordinary. Look at this here. They've pulled back to here to Amsterdam, but as you can see, we're starting to put together the outer pincers here of this, the outer jaws here of this sort of pincer. As you can see, we're starting to feed in more and more forces into here. We want to aim for Brussels and to take and sort of move against this force here. We're going to need a lot more forces built into here, but we're sort of having this pincer movement, as you can see here. If we can close out the pincer around on this whole force here, we'll have trapped 90% of the Spanish forces in a sort of the cauldron here. We can then use these to push on and really crush them, but it's going to require a huge commitment from ourselves in military. Look at the Spanish down here. They've still got all these forces here. You know, our resources are stretched to the limit, and that's no exaggeration. It really is that serious for us. We're pumping everything we can. We're gonna have to really ramp up the recruitment in the new world, in the homeland, for definite, my friends. It's going to be brutal. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It really has been a tremendous fight there. That's about the 4th or 5th defence of Hanover, this fort in Hanover, Fort William, we've done, and it's been extraordinary. It really has. But whatever you do, my friends, as always, please be safe. Thank you for your wonderful advice, your comments. Please keep your comments coming down below. Apologise for how much the uploads have slowed down for a while, but things are really, really busy, my friends, with Christmas looming large on the horizon. But hope you enjoyed it. Whatever you do, my friends, as always, please be safe. Thank you for your wonderful advice. comments, any encouragement as well does mean a lot. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.